What's good, people? Hey, if you're new to the channel, go on and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. So, I wanted to make a quick video about, because for some reason a lot of people are asking me about the Sire basses and why I don't play them anymore. If you've seen, I'll link to the video somewhere here. I did an honest unboxing of the Sire video. I did a video. Let me try that again. I did an unboxing video of the Sire bass when I first got it. Absolutely loved that bass. I had two of them. I also did a 1-year follow-up. Now, before I get into this, let me say that this video is not intended to speak against Sire basses. Those basses are great. They sound great. The problem for me, and my Sire bass, my white Sire bass, if you look at, there's an Aguilar video I did at the Aguilar Artist Loft with that bass. The bass sounded great. It looked great. It was too heavy. It was just too heavy. And so here's my story on that. I'm playing this bass. I really been playing that bass exclusively, and I was out on the road, and I'd gone down to San Diego to play this show at this casino with Jody Watley, and that whole day my back was just killing me. I mean, killing me in a way that I had never really experienced before. And then look, I work out regularly. It doesn't mean I'm swole, but I mean my core, all that stuff. Healthy shoulders, all that, you know what I mean? Not a weak back man, you know what I mean? So, but my back was killing me the whole flight, everything. By the time it got to a point where I couldn't put my shoes on before the gig. After the gig, I could barely walk off the stage. And it only got worse from there, right? So, on the plane ride, I'm like literally screaming in pain. My back hurts so bad. Just listen to the story. I'm not blaming Sire for this problem. But I go to a chiropractor, I go get acupuncture, all this, and my chiropractor, who is also a musician, started looking at some videos of stuff, some live videos of me playing and different things like that, and he's like, man, it's a combination of things, and the bass is probably too heavy for you. So I just couldn't do it anymore, man. I just couldn't do it. I think that's, again, they sound great. The build quality is good. It's hard buying a bass sight unseen. And especially the older you get, that's a factor. If there's an older musician, I'm talking about 35 and up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Just things start to, feel different. Especially, if you're playing, multiple sets, long sets, things like that. So anyway, I wound up not being able to walk for you see, I just realized I just finished changing strings, so I got string junk on the ground. I did a festival, man. I had to sit down on the, it was just stuff like that, man. Screaming in pain, like really hard pain. So it was sciatica. I'd never had sciatica before, and I've heard that once you get that, you never really, once it's gone, it's never really all the way gone. I hear that you have to kind of maintain that. So I'm always making sure that I'm stretching and all that. So to make a long story even longer, I knew that I needed another 4-string. I needed I already had my Mike Love 5-string that I hadn't played in a while. So I went with the Marco. The Marco was lighter. It also sounds great. I love it. So this video isn't to speak poorly against Sire, but for those of you who have asked why they don't see me with the Sire bass the Sire basses that I talked about so much. That's the reason why. It just turned out they just turned out to be way too heavy. So anyway, now that I've got that out of my system, I also want to leave you with a pick lick, right? I should, so I think the last blue collar bass lesson I did was Mountains by Prince, and I used a pick. So I'll give you a little lick a little groove you can play with a pick. Remember, I'm using this big Dunlop blowtorch pick. The bigger the better. I don't play with a pick a lot, but I like the sound, so. So here it is. Remember the 16ths? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't play that. Something like that. Took the 16th out, it'd be. So try that on for size. This video's getting long. Anyway, that's the reason why did I drop that camera down? I sure did. Anyway, that's the reason why I stopped playing the Sire basses. But nothing against Sire, still great basses. Just too heavy for my personal taste. Alright? Peace, 2 fingers. See you in the next video. I'm gonna clean up my room.